Hello all of you beautiful people, welcome back to Christmas Countdown. Today is day 12. We are halfway through Christmas Countdown 2024. But before we get into anything here is the advent calendar. Day 12, we have reached the bottom for the first time. Something I keep forgetting to mention is that when we got the coin in day 10 and I pointed out that day 18 would be the same, that kind of goes against my other theory of it being packaged randomly, because I assumed if you got another one of these, the order would be different. But I don't know, maybe not, if it's like because all the doors are different sizes for different things, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Either way, this looks like a card, and the card we have is Kitoddle. Another very nice looking snow type. Got a snowflakey looking hollow there. Very nice. Now, as I mentioned a couple of days ago, I said I was going to go through and look at my top 3 videos of each year from Christmas Countdown and share them all with you. Go, if you want to know what Christmas Countdown was like back 10 years ago nearly, these are the videos for you. I say 10 years ago specifically, the first one. I don't plan on going massively deep. I literally have them noted down, so I'll say what day it is, what the video is, and then just play a short clip for you. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Now let's start off with 2015. Now this was a hard one to pick from, not because the video was all really good and it was hard to pick from, is the complete opposite. They were really shit. They all sucked, and I wasn't really sure what I would consider the best. So I went with the 3 IRL videos that year, because all the game ones are a bit, I don't know, bad. I literally didn't edit my videos. I recorded a video, took it in its entirety and slapped it on YouTube. So I went with the introduction, day 1.
Film our outro now. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you liked it, cheers, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Bye.
That one's just kind of iconic to me. It's one I always just remember. I remember standing there and recording it the whole time. It was quite... Okay, Fern, thanks for the notification. I remember standing there and recording it in my living room with my cousins. And yeah, I just think that one's just a bit iconic to me. Next up we have day 7. No particular reason why I chose this other than it's another one where it's just me and not a game, because again the game ones just weren't good then. They were really low FPS because I was trying to record on my little tablet at the time. It was a whole thing.
Here we go. Ow, my glasses. There we go, guys. Here's my Angry Santa Christmas jumper.
And day 9, the Christmas tree video.
Christmas Countdown. This is my Christmas tree, guys. Hello.
Again, this is another one I remember standing in my living room recording 10 years ago with my cousins after we put the Christmas tree up. You know, I was 12, it was really super exciting. Yeah, the Christmas tree's out, all of that stuff. And obviously I went to film it, and I remember standing there filming it. I remember holding up the drawing board thing that has day 9 written on it. So it's kind of weird looking back at that because my handwriting's like pretty much exactly the same. My handwriting has not really improved much in 10 years. It's weird. But yeah, that was 2015. On to 2016, and yet again, the videos were not great. Pretty similar to 2015. I'd say they did actually have a bit of a step up in quality. My videos evidently are at least a bit edited now because they have an intro on them. So I'm going straight in with day 1 again. These are in no particular order in the 3 days. I just kind of put it in order from like the start to the end. Like day 1 would come first, then day 2, day 3, for example. They're just 3 in whatever order. But like I said, day 1.
Deformed donuts! Cameron, show deformed donuts. Deformed. Uptown funk you up. Uptown.
Again, I remember recording this. I think the ones that are my favourite I probably will remember recording the most. And I think that's another thing of why I chose them personally as my favourite is I remember recording this. I remember it happening. I remember finding it really fun and exciting and stuff. And I think that's why I think they're my favourite videos. And day 1 specifically was my first ever Christmas light switch on video. Because the year before I had never done the Christmas light switch on as a video because I decided to start the Christmas countdown on that first day. I decided my cousins got there and I was like, let's do a Christmas countdown. That's definitely not how you should do it. If you're doing 24 different videos every single day, you should definitely plan that in advance. Trust me, I know that a lot now. And coming into 2016, I thought I was doing it again, so I knew to record the Christmas light switch on this time, have that as video, and I really enjoy that one. So next up we have day 4 of 2016. This one is not a real live video, it's a Minecraft video, and The reason why I have chosen this one is because I took a video I did from the previous year, which was my building a Christmas tree one, and I thought, wow, that's a really shit Christmas tree. I built it in like 2 minutes, and I just built a bigger and better one. And I remember at the time actually looking at it. I didn't even like plan it out. I just built it as I went, and I remember looking at it and thinking, wow, I'm actually like really proud of this. I think this looks really cool, and you could go inside it, and it was this big massive thing. I don't know.
It's already complete. Here is the finished result of my Christmas tree. I quite like the look of it, actually. It's pretty good.
I just remember being quite proud of it, and that's why it's one of my favourite videos from that year. And next up, the final one from 2016, is day 10. It was just me and my cousins' Christmas jumpers. We were just wearing them, messing around, doing tours. I think we'd all like brought them earlier that day, and we were like, yeah, Christmas jumpers, let's film them all. And we were doing 12s and stuff, and it was another silly one where it's just me and my cousins hanging out, doing silly things, and that's why I like this video.
Do a 12. Again,
Mine?
there's Josh's. Scott reindeer. This is my Christmas jumper.
Go to 12.
It's not an angry Santa this time.
Christmas Countdown 2017. Surprise, surprise, day 1 is on there. This was another Christmas light switch on video, however, unlike last year, this one was a more full video, because I think the one last year was about 3-4 minutes. This one's a full 12-minute video. I don't know how to describe it, because it's obviously not my best Christmas light switch on video, because that would be like this year or maybe last year, because this year I didn't even get a chance to do it myself, but I think it's my best early Loppy Man style. Like, this is still very early Loppy Man. I don't really know how to describe it. It's not polished like it is today, but it's my favourite, like, kind of unpolished early Loppy Man type video from Christmas light switch on. This one I remember well. I think this is one I sometimes quite like looking back at, because it's just silly. Me and my cousins messing around, I'm filming the fireworks, we're running around looking at the lights, looking at all these things, and I don't know, it's one, I think a lot of these are my favourite ones because they, like, I remember them, they're quite personal ones, I suppose, which is why the real lifey ones always kind of gravitate more towards. But yeah, day 1, I remember that one. It's just, I think it was my best early Loppy Man Christmas light switch on video, you know? I don't know how to describe it other than that. Next up, we have day 10. Now, this was my Snow/Huey's birthday party. That could have really been 2 videos. I think if I was doing that now, I'd be cheeky and split it into 2 videos, because it'd be, like, easier to think of less ideas, but we don't talk about that. In my head, it would have probably gone, oh, I'm recording this in 1 day, so it would be 1 day of Christmas Countdown. But firstly, it snows, and I was at my cousin's house, so we go into this car park that was just being unused at the time, and we're just drawing stuff in the snow, making snow angels, doing all these things, and then it goes to my brother's birthday party, which was at this big hall. We had the games, we were throwing cans, doing all this stuff.
Oi, Cameron. No, I missed. Batman. I couldn't even see I couldn't even see if you guys could see it.
I really do remember recording this one, and it just, again, it takes me back to those days hanging out with my cousins, just messing around. I think I remember really enjoying recording this one. It was like really exciting because it was snow, even though I'm not the biggest fan. I was like, oh my god, it's snowing. And it's like, you know, it's the UK. We don't get snow very often, especially where it sticks. I think did that sentence make sense? We'll stick with that. And it was a proper, and I think it's another one of those, like, kind of like the Christmas light switch on, another like one where it was kind of well done. Like, it has lots of clips. It's not almost unedited, because I think it's still some of my videos at this time would have just been unedited if I was feeling lazy. But again, it's one that I think is like, oh yeah, I look back on some good memories, and that's what it is for me, really. Sometimes I don't know why they're my favourite, other than they just are. And last but not least for 2017 is day 23. It's the ultimate Christmas lighthouse that we go to every year. I had been previous years, but again, this is the first time I'd actually filmed it, and I think some of these are kind of stand-ins for some, like the Christmas light switch on ones, I think are kind of stand-ins for all of them as a series, and I think this one's kind of the same thing, because it's a family tradition of mine that I really enjoy. I love going to that house, looking around, seeing how, like, nuts it is. It still somehow surprises me every year that they have that much stuff there, despite the fact I do go every year. And yeah, I love that video, and I love going to that house every year, and that's why it's one of my favourites. I keep saying that's why it's my favourite and then have to say it again. I don't know how well I've been cutting those, but you know. Christmas Countdown 2018. Now, this is an interesting one because this is a shift towards my Fortnite content, which is kind of the first step into going from what the videos were like before going into what the videos are more like now. Obviously, there's a lot more transition from there. There's a lot more to build up from, but I think the first videos, well, the first Fortnite video, sorry, is where the ball starts rolling, you know? Starting off with day 6, my Season 7 Battle Pass video.
What's wrong? It's such a weird skin.
So this one kind of stands out to me because it was my first ever Fortnite Battle Pass video that I literally ever recorded and uploaded. And I think because of that, it's kind of like, especially, you know, Fortnite is quite a big deal for me. I literally have the Rift Butterfly from Fortnite tattooed on my arm. This game means a lot to me, so seeing that I started kind of going into the sort of things I do now, which is, for example, like the Battle Pass video, I don't know, I think that was a pretty cool one for me. So going straight off that, we have day 10, which was my Season 7 map reaction. I've kind of noticed that I have picked 3 Fortnite videos for this year. Oops. But you know what, I'm not changing it now. Again, it's just looking at the Season 7 map, looking at, to be fair, one of my favourite Fortnite maps in history with Season 7. Because it was before the volcano in the jungle area, because I've never been a fan of jungle areas in Fortnite. Happy Hamlet, I fucking love Happy Hamlet, that's such a good POI. And of course, yet again, it's my first time doing a whole video where I look at a new season for the first time and looking at the new map for the first time, and I was looking at all these new things, being wowed by silly things like gun wraps, which we've had for years at this point.
Ooh, snow! Is that the whole map?
Yeah, it was just another video I really enjoyed. Before I get into the last one, I did just have another peek through just to double check, and in all fairness, it was a fairly weak Christmas countdown that year outside of Fortnite, so I've got it open on my second monitor, which is where I'm looking. But it's, you know, the light switch on, which is, I mean, every year. Advent calendars, fair. I have my brother's birthday party and my brother's birthday, which are 2 separate ones. I think I remember the party on this one. Yeah, it shows slideshow of images. A mobile game for Christmas games. Then we have the Season 7 one, the Christmas tree, which, you know, is, I mean, it's a classic, obviously. It is my favourite in 2015 to kind of stand in for a lot of them as well. But again, looking at the video, 1 minute 35, it's kind of one of those more rushed ones. And it kind of just follows that same vibe. I play, you know, like the Elf Yourself game. It's another mobile game. There's one that literally says I've run out of ideas. I do 2 separate Fortnite Christmas update videos. My Christmas, it's just, there's like one, there's like day 23 is the countdown is nearly over, and it's me going, yeah, day 23, I don't have anything. And then same for New Year, Christmas Eve, because I did my best of Christmas countdown on Christmas Eve, so it was a bit of a, yay, it's the end. So I don't know how to describe it other than it was just a bit of a weak Christmas countdown outside of the Fortnite stuff. But the final choice is day 19. Quite possibly one of my favourite Fortnite videos I've ever uploaded. And this was, I believe, the actual 14 days of... What was it called? No, because 14 Days of Summer. What was it called? I think it was called the 14 Days of Fortnite. I think this one was. Or as I liked to call it, the Fortnite of Fortnite.
14 Days of Fortnite I've started, or as I like to call it, the Fortnite of Fortnite.
And this is the actual Christmas update, and the reason why I love this one so much is one of my favourite Fortnite videos in general, is this one had my first ever victory royale on stream or on video. Like before that I had one, I think in seasons 5 and 6, because I do have those win umbrellas, but I never had it on any stream. I don't even have any video evidence of them at all, which is really sad. So this is the earliest recorded Loppy Man win, and I remember like shaking. I was like, oh, like, I still felt like that because I was such a noob still. And it's just one of my favourite Fortnite videos, not even just in Christmas Countdown. And it's definitely my #1 favourite of that year, I'm not going to lie.
Oh my...
Oh my god, I'm an idiot, what the fuck?
Yo! Oh my god! Same here! Yes! Thank you so much.
So next up is 2019. We are now over halfway through all of the Christmas countdowns I've done so far, and we are starting this one up with a banger. Christmas Countdown Day 9, Long Live Santa. What a game. I said it the other day in ranking my different series. I highly recommend just hopping on Steam and getting this. You could run it on a potato if you wanted to. It's so fun. Honestly, like I just recommend it. And of course, I'm very much looking forward to recording it this year as well.
Oh no. What's he doing? Oh no, he's actually doing damage. Ah. Oh god, you. Oh no, you're dead. You're dead. Ah.
I actually went on earlier today to check what the servers were looking like because last year on the run up it was really, we didn't get anything until like the 23rd. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it, so I've checked out the servers today and there was an active server with a decent amount of players in it. I mean, for Long Live Santa, so I think it's coming soon. But this was the first time we ever played Long Live Santa. I didn't even have a proper setup. I had my phone out filming Brock's laptop when he found the game. He literally found it by going on Steam and just searching Christmas, and we found the description of it really funny. So we played it, and I was just filming all the silly things. And it was our genuine first time ever seeing and reacting to the game, so I think that makes it a bit more special. Also, one of those ones that kind of acts as a stand-in as every year, where Long Live Santa is a bit of a highlight. You know, same with the Fortnite ones. They're always a bit of a highlight for me. But next up, we have just 2 days later in Christmas Countdown Day 11. It was me and my brother doing Guess the Christmas Song. It was one where we just kind of sit in the living room and it's us just guessing the Christmas songs. We do the game on our Echo and it's just me and my brother sitting having a little thing. And it's kind of, these are really chill videos, but they're also, I think, quite good to play along with as well. You can kind of play it against us, see if you do better or worse.
I don't know!
And I don't know, I was thinking of doing it this year, but at the same time, I feel like it was kind of done last year after I guessed, was it the year before? I can't remember, but I guessed 100% right on one year. But this was actually not the first time I've done Guess the Christmas Song against my friend, Guess the Christmas Song against my cousins. And this time it was me and my brother teaming up and doing it together. And it kind of started as a bit of a, like, it kind of did it for a few years. It was a bit of a tradition for a couple of years. I want to say I didn't do it last year, and it was the year before when I did it. And it also led to other videos like Christmas games on Alexa and stuff like that. So it's one I liked. It's me and my brother chilling, having a fun time. Yeah, one of those more personal ones, I can't lie. Next up is day 22, which was our Polar Express video. Not in terms of the film. We went on a real Polar Express. It was actually, it's called like Santa's Christmas Train, but the whole time we called it the Polar Express because it is our favourite Christmas film. And I haven't done it since, and I actually kind of want to go on it again. It was quite cool. But it was quite a chill ride. It was very pretty train, and I know it's just one of those kind of days out there. I just remember a lot. I remember a lot of filming it and really enjoying it. So it's one of those personal ones where it's just one of my favourites. I know a lot of these I am repeating myself, but like I said earlier, there's some of them don't have a massive reason other than I just remember really enjoying filming and editing it, or I really enjoy looking back where it's quite a personal one, like stuff like that. But you know, Christmas Countdown 2020, COVID Christmas Countdown, an interesting one. I started growing my hair out on this one. This is the last Christmas Countdown you would have ever seen me with my fringe. I was going to say rip the fringe, but I mean, it's still technically here. It just is in a different place now. And is a lot longer. I don't know where I was going with that, by the way. I'm just waffling. Day 11 is my first choice for this one because it is the start of the My Brother Rank series. With this one being Christmas jumpers, because as I've done every year, we rank Christmas jumpers, Christmas trees, Christmas food, whatever it is we do. I do plan on doing one this year. I'm just thinking of what it is we're going to rank. And this one is, again, one of those kind of standing ones where it's definitely a highlight of every year. It's just sitting down, recording those videos with my brother is something I really enjoy doing. He's obviously always trying to steal the spotlight, which is sometimes really funny. Can be quite annoying when you're trying to record, especially when you're looking back in editing and he's gone way off track and you don't know what's going on anymore and you have to try and cut this out and stuff. But they are some of my favourite videos, and I think they're some of my mum's favourite videos as well.
Do you think I can wear 2 Christmas jumpers and be boiling hot for the rest of this video?
You shouldn't.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
gonna have some double Christmas jumper
Oh
action.
god.
If I haven't.
You're gonna be black and snowy here.
Oh
and
god,
then
that's
you're gonna be Yuletide boy there.
ignore my hair right now.
I'll take
Oh.
this for a sec.
My
Very.
headset is all
It's
tangled.
really hot.
Okay, Bay fits with another jump. No, I've covered it. Today, you know what? I don't actually need my headset on.
Just me and my brother laughing at silly things, and who doesn't like laughing at silly things? Next up is day 14, although for this one you could say 13 and 14 because they're kind of two parts to the same video. However, the first video, as I am reading right now, is called Christmas Gmod Prop Hunt, and then the next one is Christmas Gmod Prop Hunt, but better. So clearly I went with the better one. Clearly I was so lazy for those 2 days. But this is another one. This is the Gmod videos are just so funny to me. It's just a funny, weird game. It's just me and Brock doing prop hunt and sometimes doing stupid things like blowing ourselves up because we don't realize things are explosive, or picking what we think is a really good spot and it turns out to be really shit. It's just funny. Just Gmod in general is just. I need to play more Gmod, I think. Next up is day 19, our gingerbread house video. This one's really funny to me because we spent so much time and effort trying to make them stay up. And when I'm finally showing them off at the end, one of them just fully collapses. Brock didn't even end up being able to stick his, so he did slabs, and it was just a big disaster. And I think looking back, it's just really funny because it's just me, my brother, and Brock trying to build a gingerbread house when clearly this is something we're just not able to do at all. It was just funny.
Look at my
Oh,
face.
it fell. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh no, oh dear.
Mine fell.
Watching it all fall apart.
Also, definitely not what I was going for at the time, but you know, building a gingerbread house after the COVID year where we had to stay inside the house the whole year. That's got to be a metaphor for something, right? And going into Christmas Countdown 2021, I think this is the point where my videos very much become like what they are now. I think I could watch the last 3 years and be happy with how they turned out a lot more compared to a lot of the earlier ones. Starting off with day 3, which was the first time I did Frost Night.
Imagine if you must,
Oh,
the
no.
longest night of the year. The setting sun, the icy wind howling, the monsters growing restless. As the sky grows dark, you reach for your weapon and find it gone, leaving you under the darkening sky with only your wits and what you can find or build. You light your Yule burner, hoping its pale flame will last the long night ahead. The sun sets, and your fight begins. Happy Frost Night, everybody! Keep your
lock
Yule
is up
burner lit.
I think looking back now compared to how well I did this year, we were atrocious at this. But I've kind of picked this one as a standard as well, kind of like a couple of the other ones for being a highlight of every year, simply because it's my favourite Save the World seasonal event. I love the introduction where Locke is telling us at the start that it's like the longest night of the year and happy Frost Night, everybody, keep the Yule burner lit, and I just love that little bit at the start. The music in the background is perfect, and honestly, the Save the World winter zones are really pretty. I mean, the Save the World zones in general can be very pretty, but the winter frozen ones I think are really pretty. So that's why I've chosen Frost Night for the first pick of 2021. Next up is an interesting one. It's day 7, and it's where I react to weird Christmas traditions around the world. The reason why I actually chose this one is because I just kind of realised how horrifying some places' Christmas traditions are. Like, I remember reacting to some of them and thinking, Jesus Christ, that's actually kind of horrible, and Christmas sounded like a really scary time. I don't really know how else to describe it. I guess the clip I'm going to be showing will explain it.
A man dressed in devil costumes roam the streets, carrying chains in a basket for abducting especially bad children and hauling them to hell. Is certainly one way to keep kids off the streets. Jesus Christ, that's horrifying. Christmas wouldn't be jolly for a kid. You'd be scared. What the hell?
I don't know, I just remember looking and thinking, damn, there's actually some pretty funny just seeing how horrified I am at some of this stuff, and that's why it's there. Next up is our Christmas baking video from day 10. Me and Huey, yet again, like last year with the gingerbread houses, attempt to bake a Christmas, I guess, pastry. And fair enough, at the time Huey would have been like 9. But at the same time, I was like 19 and I was still fucking sucked.
Oh no. No.
It's just me going like, oh, here's how you make this, and then just struggling the whole time. And my mum looking at me, and then my mum telling me things like, why would you do it like that? That's just silly. Like, sprinkle it. No, you put it on, otherwise they'll fall off. And it's just, looking back at us, even I was looking at it the other day when I was getting this together and thinking, damn, I really fucking, I don't know what was wrong with me. I sucked at this. I think I could do a much better job. I think I could do a much better job now, if that helps, but I don't know what was going through my head. And it's just funny because there's a part where Huey goes to lay the pastry on it, and I'm like, no, and then it's wonky. I don't know how to describe it. It's just funny. 2022, day 11, Long Live Santa.
He's looking for it, but I don't think he can find it. Oh, what a shot! What a shot, bro!
Oh my god!
That was actually so sick. He actually
And now I'm like
cracked it
bouncing
on
doing the
Santa.
animation.
Pretty much the same stuff I said about the previous Long Live Santa video, except this one, rather than being weird clips filmed on my phone of a laptop screen, it's actually properly recorded and edited and stuff. And I didn't do it the previous year because I was on my laptop and it was a bit framey and weird, whereas this time it's just nice and smooth and running well, and it's still really funny because it's Long Live Santa. It's just the same Christmas tradition again. Next up is day 18, which is my Christmas jumper video that year. Me and my brother show off our Christmas jumpers, and to put it completely plainly, the reason why I chose this one is because I found it really funny that my brother was just playing as Dwayne The Rock Johnson the whole time. Like, he was doing the whole eyebrow thing. I can't do it, but he was doing the eyebrow thing the whole time and just acting as Dwayne The Rock Johnson the whole time. It was after the whole "it's about drive, it's about power" meme, and then obviously the Fortnite end event with the island flipping and the foundation being The Rock. It was big meme at the time, and the whole time he just keeps up this character of being The Rock, and I don't know why, I just found that funny.
And I'm joined by The Rock.
It's about drive, it's about power. We sit hungry, we devour. Put my work, put me on, take what's out. Back in someone in my vein, my coach is back on the train. So what's my mother name? Rock. Desecration, decimation, working on a destination.
Thank you, Rock.
Next up is day 20, but you could also kind of group 19 and 20 together, but they were my Terraria Christmas countdown videos. With day 20 specifically being the Frost Moon, but obviously you have the Frost Legion before, but I think I prefer the Frost Moon as an event. Mainly because I think the Frost Moon and the Pumpkin Moon, but for this specific Christmas countdown, the Frost Moon is just such a cool event. I love the music, the vibes are all really cool, and I think they're the best Terraria Christmas countdown videos I've done to date, which is kind of why I wanted to put them in there. They can represent, I suppose. So yeah, great videos there as well.
Also, yeah, just lots of meows, because this is my main weapon right now. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, this is a pod gun.
And we have made it to just last year. We've nearly completed our trip down memory lane, and we're starting off 2023 with day 4. It's my dog. I love my dog, and I filmed my dog playing in the snow. Who doesn't love a dog playing in the snow? That's cute as hell. Next up is day 17, but it's kind of day 17 and 18. It's my Fortnite Holly Jolly Ransom videos. I am kind of starting to lose my voice. But yeah, this was Save the World, Holly Jolly Ransom. It's one of the Christmas seasonal events they have. This one was about Crackshot kind of wanted to destroy Christmas because everyone didn't like him and he's being left out.
Yes, I've been to 2 conventions, but both were the result of a series of hilarious misunderstandings. And yes, I have a persona, but it was created out of a sense of duty.
What the hell? Crackshot's a furry!
I just meant, would you like a teddy bear?
He just said he has a persona!
Thank you.
Look! Teddy bear
What the hell? That's like canon furries in Fortnite.
And this kind of gets carried by the fact that Save the World is honestly really funny. Like, finding out that Crackshot is actually a furry was just a bit like, what the fuck? Why is Crackshot a furry? And I think that's just even funnier to do with the fact that it's Fortnite, which really wants to be like proper family friendly, especially with the new age rating stuff. You can't use certain emotes or guns in certain modes anymore. But then they have, yeah, Crackshot's a furry. It's like, bro, what? They even had a sex joke in Save the World. Not specifically in that video, but there was one about 69. And I was like, this is Fortnite. But yeah, honestly, I found Holly Jolly Ransom really funny. I'm really hoping Misfit Toys comes out soon because I cannot wait to play that. I've never fully played through that quest line, and that's what I want to do for one of my Save the World videos this year as well. And then we have Day 23. We're back on Long Live Santa. I know a lot of the same stuff I've said before. However, this one had a bit of a highlight in the fact that, for starts, like I mentioned earlier, we really struggled this year. Like, for some reason, nobody was on until like that day, maybe the day before. And when we did get on, there were a lot of players, which was great. And there was a hacker for some reason. There's this hacker fucking zooming around the map. I don't really want to spoil what happened too much, but it was quite unexpected and it was really funny.
That guy's speed hacking?
Wait, really? Oh my god, he is going like... Oh my god, he is! Why is he hacking on Long Live Santa? Who does that? Have every game to hack, why would you hack Long Live Santa? And I wasn't planning on doing it until right now, but we'll take a look at some of my favourites this year. Now, obviously, we're only on day 11 when this is being uploaded, so we're literally pretty much halfway. But I do want to say, sorry, I'm looking at my second monitor here, that my favourite video is the Christmas market one on day 4, because it felt very classic Loppy Man vlog while also having the polish of today's. And honestly, it's just me, Brock, and my brother messing around, and it was funny.
Oh my god, he's in the spinny door! Oh my god!
Me, go you, go.
Go.
We're both in it together.
Go!
Go you, go. Another quick mention is also day 3, actually, the snow one. That was just a fun record, and the snow was really pretty. Even looking back in the video now, I was like, wow, that's really pretty. And, you know, I normally talk about when it snows, you know, because it's Christmassy and vibes. And look at me. Why is this happening to me? And another quick one, I'm not going in depth with these ones because they're only like literally a few days old, is the complete Frost Night. I was just like, I love Frost Night, obviously, like I said earlier. And this time we actually survived the full hour and a half. So, very poggers.
2, 1. There, I get to be here for the end. I'm gonna go get a blue glow just to show that I have blue glow at the end. No, I'm gonna get it. That was deleted our build.
But that is going to do it for this video. It's a lot longer than I expected. I was expecting about 15-20 minute recording. I've been recording for 40 minutes right now. Oops. I also ended up going into a bit more detail about each video than I was expecting to, but oh well. It was nice going down memory lane, looking back at all these old clips. It's crazy to think I've nearly uploaded to 240 Christmas countdown videos now. That's more than like a lot of even really big channels have in total, so the fact that I've done that is pretty mad. And you know what, I'd recommend going checking out a few of those old videos, because like I said, they are my favourites, especially the ones in the last 2 or 3 years, I'd say are quite good as well. Obviously, I don't expect you to look at all of them, that would be like 30 videos. But that is it, thank you for watching. If you liked it, cheers, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.